everyone. I'm Riley Shu, board member for the Albert Schweitzer Organ Festival, Hartford. I'm really excited to welcome Jacob Gruss, who is one of our finalists in our biennial Young Professional Organ Competition. Hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Jacob is a rising fourth-year undergraduate at the Juilliard School in New York City, studying in the studio of Paul Jacobs. He recently completed a 2-year music intern position at Hitchcock Presbyterian Church in Scarsdale, New York. And currently he serves as the organ scholar at the Cathedral of St. John the Divine in New York City. So Jacob, it's great to have you with us.
Good to be here.
And so a few quick questions we have for you to help our followers and online folks get to know you a little better. The first is, we are all brought here by our love for the pipe organ. So would love to hear how you got into the instrument and why you've decided to continue pursuing it today.
Well, that's a good question. I started playing the piano when I was 8 with a church organist. So he was a pianist primarily, but played organ for church. And so he started me on lessons. And then when I turned 10, I had this fascination with the organ. So he agreed to, I think it was like once my legs were long enough to reach the pedals, he said, "Oh yeah, you can come up and play." So I studied with him until I got into high school. And then I started taking private organ lessons with a professor at a local university. And that's really when I got very serious about it. And I kind of fell in love with the repertoire. And then, of course, applied to college programs. And here I am now, senior and undergrad studying organ. So, but for me, it's always been the repertoire. Of course, I love playing for church. So the sound of the organ is all the flexibility that you get to have as an organist. So all of those things kind of into one have really helped me pursue this as an art.
Absolutely. And just having the entire orchestra sort of in your back pocket.
Absolutely.
Yes. Who would you say is your favorite organ composer and why?
I have a lot of composers that I really, really love for the organ. But one that I'm playing on this program and is really special to me, I think, is César Franck. All of his music is really unique. I think that he has a very distinct sound. And I think he was trying to do things with the organ to really broaden its output of music, the sounds that it can make, and really pioneers this idea of long musical phrases. In my opinion, all of his work sounds very orchestral, and I think that's what calls me to his music a lot. And on the program for the competition, I'm playing the third chorale, the A minor chorale, which is one of my favorites and probably one of his most popular works. So
that's fascinating. Yeah, and Franck is just extremely lyrical in his work. So that's
absolutely,
I can definitely see that there. If you weren't an organist, what would you be?
I always have had this, pipe dream of being a pilot, which I think a lot of other organists share. Maybe it's because we like to have, all the controls at our fingertips.
Sure.
But yeah, I think that I would have probably either become a pilot or something closely related in music. Not sure what, but that was always, a side interest of mine.
And now we get into the rapid fire. So if you're ready, here we go.
Yeah.
What's your favorite hobby or hobbies outside of music?
Golf and biking.
Very fun. Favorite dish to cook?
Oh, I like to make stew.
Okay. Any type of certain stew or just
beef stew with vegetables.
Phenomenal. Sounds delicious. What is your spirit animal and why?
Oh gosh. Well, I'm a Leo, so I guess I should say lion, right?
Yeah, that's fair. And finally, you're stuck on a deserted island. What 3 items do you bring?
Oh, gosh. I probably have to say notepad and like some coloring pencils. Maybe, gosh, a book. I don't know. That was a really good question. Not a good one for rapid fire.
Right.
And then,
well, it depends on what you prioritize, right?
It's because I can't bring a CD because then I would have to have the CD player, and that's like a whole other thing.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe an organ score of something.
Yeah, just to read it.
Just to stare at, I guess.
Wish you could play.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, phenomenal. Jacob, it's been great having you on, and I hope you found the questions as fun as I did.
Thank you. Likewise.
Yes. And as a reminder to viewers, This year's Albert Schweitzer Organ Festival Hartford takes place on Saturday, September 21st, and Sunday, September 22nd, at Trinity College Chapel in Hartford, Connecticut. The Young Professional Competition is free and starts Saturday morning at 10 a.m., so be sure to come out and hear Jacob perform. The festival continues with performances with the Hartford Symphony Orchestra on Saturday at 8 p.m. and Sunday at 3 p.m. Tickets are on sale now at hartfordsymphony.org. And for more information on any of this, scheduling, directions to the campus, anything else you can think of, visit the Albert Schweitzer Organ Festival Hartford website at asofhartford.org. So with that, Jacob, I just want to thank you once again and best of luck in the competition.
Thank you.